Okay, so this is the third and final part of this series. In this one, what we're going to do is actually create the sales page. So in the last two, we looked at how to find different products that are converting well. That was in part 1 in Warrior Plus. Part 2, we actually looked at the sales pages. So we have 3 examples here, just products that have recently launched that have fairly decent conversion rates. What we're going to do is we're going to close this one down because this one converted the worst, but we know it has the same structure and stuff as we talked about in the last video, part 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy one of these sales pages. Okay, so I'm going to take this one as an example. Now you have 2 options for this. Option 1 is that what you do is you go view page source, and then you copy everything here, select all of it. So if we, how do we select all? Still kind of new to a Mac, so let's just copy all of this. Okay, so we have all of this copied. As you can see here, they are using ClickFunnels for this this page. Maybe we're going to copy all of that, and then we're going to open up Dreamweaver. Okay, in Dreamweaver, what we're going to do is open up a HTML page, delete all of that, and then paste this in. As you can then see, we have a page that looks kind of similar. And what we need to do then is go through all of these little codes and grab the images, save them all, and then convert this page into something that we can use. Okay, so this is going to take quite a while. Let's see if we can have a live version. Okay, as you can see, some of the images are hosted different places. We haven't downloaded any of them, so it looks a bit wrong, but all the context and stuff is there. And then we can go through and edit each thing individually and make our own sales page and use the kind of similar kind of design to make this. Okay, so that's your first option. Personally, I'm not all that techy. This would take me a hell of a long time. It's not gonna look the best or anything else, and there is a lot of information that you need to kind of save, then go through and edit all the images, create your own, keep the spacing right and whatever else, and make it look quite good. But for the context and stuff like that, you can literally just delete it and whatever else, and then make it look okay. So if we select the word step by, then we need to find it in here, and then we can change the text and stuff like that. Okay, so personally I don't like that. This is built with ClickFunnels, which is fine, but what we're going to use is something called ConvertOri. So what I'm going to show you is this is the source code. We're going to ignore that completely. We're going to grab this URL, and then what we're going to do is head over to ConvertOri. Now ConvertOri is a monthly service. The reason I have it is because it has HTTPS protection on it, same as here, which means that this will actually rank even better and not throw any errors and stuff like that. It's just the new way things are going, and also the page load speed is really quick. So I think it was the first and the second video, I showed you some examples of other people's sales pages, and they took a few seconds to load, which then means that people are losing out on traffic because people will just click the close button and go, it's not working. So what I'm going to do, I'm in the ConvertOri dashboard. I actually have a discount offer on ConvertOri as well at the moment, which at the moment of shooting this video is still live. Can't guarantee by the time you watch it, it is still live, but I'll drop the link below this video and likewise at the end as well. What we're going to do is go through and show you exactly how to do this. So I just have a website here. So this is firststopim.convertory. What we're going to do is add a funnel. Okay, and we're just going to call it test. Okay, and then we need to go back to ConvertOri, and this is the test thing. What we're then going to do is import a page. Okay, just going to do that. So add in the URL. So we're copying the sales page, add in that URL there, and then call it sales page. Okay. and then press OK. What it's going to do, it's going to take a few moments. It's downloading the web page, downloading as much of the information on there as well, all the images and everything else. The only thing it never grabs is the videos, but you could take this, if you wanted to make it look exactly the same. As an example, I've done one for the ConvertOri discount page. I've copied the ConvertOri page, changed out the links, and put my affiliate links in there. So you're more than welcome to do that with this as well. But as an example, this is almost finished now. This is the sales page. So what we're going to do is click here to edit it. I'm just going to save it, publish it, and show you the live version before we do anything to it. So this is the ConvertOri editor. You can actually move around things really quickly. If we wanted to change the word here, we could, put first, and it automatically changes it. Okay, it's all drag and drop. You can, move things around completely. So if you don't want this to be here and you want to move it down, you can. Also, if you want to drag everything down and add some more information, then you can. So the whole of everything underneath is moving. Okay, if you want to delete this logo as an example, or you want to move it to the left, or you want to, make it smaller, we can do that too. So as an example, if we delete that, and then what we're going to do is move everything up, then that is done automatically. As I said before, the only thing that doesn't go here is a video, but if you click on the media button, you can add in a video, and make it, resize it and whatever else. If we just pretend we're putting in a YouTube video, drag it into this box. Okay, then automatically we have a YouTube video of any URL you want. So you put in the URL here. You can put it on play and loop, and show the playback controls. So obviously in a sales page, ideally you don't want that to show. And then you can go through and pretty much edit everything. Nice and easy. You can upload images from your files. You can grab them from wherever, and it's nice and easy to make. So again, on our sales page as an example, we don't want this. And then we want to move all of this up. Okay, ideally, maybe we actually want to leave a bit of a gap so that people see the buy button more than anything else, or we want to move it up completely so that when they scroll down, we want to take this as well and move all of that up completely rather than just that little bit. We want to change this and put, in my example, that's my website. We want to change the product name and join, name of my product. Okay, obviously that word's a little bit too long, so we can just extend this out and then resize this slightly as well and make sure it is actually in the middle. Okay, so as you can see, that purple line then went okay. You can also display a grid as well, so if you want to put things exactly in line, then you can, and also show the element outline. So each of these is a different element based on their different sizes and whatever else, and you can change out anything you like on this completely. So let's just turn these off for a second. What I'm going to do is save this and publish. Okay, so we're going to put sales page test. Okay, you can call it whatever you like. You can also put this on your own domain name as well. I'm just using the ConvertOri.com with my subdomain on this at the moment. And then we're going to view page. Okay, so now we have an exact copy of this one, except for the changes that we've made in the space of all of a few minutes. Now there are a few things that it hasn't grabbed. So as an example, these little ticks here, unfortunately it hasn't grabbed those, but we can obviously get our own ticks. We can download those ticks and whatever else and then put these in place. Personally I prefer green ticks, so I would replace that with green ticks and then obviously write my own information here. Obviously we need our own images and stuff like that as well, our own testimonials, but this then means that we have a start of a sales page and then we can go in and edit each section as we go along, and then we have a perfectly working sales page that we know will actually convert at around, where was it? evolution, we know that this should convert at around 12%. So the other thing we need to do is add an exit intent. So we can actually do that in here. So if we go to, if I remember correctly, actions, exit intent, okay, and then we can tell it what to do. So it's either going to fade in, fade out, or show, and then we can choose, we add in a layer, and that will be the thing that shows. So we put a layer in here, exit pop-up, okay, and then we can edit this, this layer to then make an exit intent, and then change the action so that the exit pop-up will show up, okay, when someone goes to leave. So when we save this and create that layer on top, then obviously that will be what happens. Now they do have a few different options. You can add images in here, you can add different graphics that you've used previously. So these are all saved. So obviously, I would want my photo in here rather than the picture of the common product header. So we can drag this all the way down. We can literally put it wherever. We can resize it as well. So this is the profile picture I use on quite a lot of my sales pages. Come all the way down, and then instead of this version, we can have my picture here, and then we can obviously edit that image as well behind, so that it is, it is my face rather than theirs. If you make any mistakes as well, obviously you can just press the undo button, and then that will undo that. And then that's it, really. You can literally customize everything you like. I believe you can also, you can change, it's got auto compress. You can change the colors of things as well, really, really easily. So you can add a monochrome effect, and then add the different colors into it. So rather than loading up an editor and whatever else, you can do it. You can also, add different tones and all of that kind of thing, rather than having to go through and do all of that. Okay, you can also add the, different color, different shadows. You can also do it on a mouse over effect. So you could have a, kind of green shadow when it comes over, and set where it's going to show. You could do borders that show mouse over effects. Change it to have a link. Change the positioning exactly if you want to as well. Change the background images. So at the moment, this one has no background color. So let's change it so it has the whole thing, because that's the whole image, goes green. Actually, let's do it on, as an example, this is what we normally do things on. So click here to get instant access. So what you normally do is on a buy button and stuff like that, then you change the mouse over effect. So we're going to change the background color. At the moment it's green, so we're going to change it to go to a different shade of green, maybe, when people go over it. Okay, so we're going to save that and publish, and I'll show you the example of how it works. This is without any coding or anything else. The whole point is that you just use ConvertOri and then it will show. So let's go back to this sales page. Hope it's refreshed it and done it. There we go. So when my mouse goes over this button, you can see that it then changes the background color of this box that we've added in here. So it's pretty cool. You can do a lot of stuff here, but literally 5 minutes or so this took me, and now we have a template for a sales page that we can go in and edit. Now this works for any sales page at all. So if, for example, we wanted to copy this one instead because we prefer the look of this one, should also note as well, things like these background images and stuff like that, we can also change those as well. So this is the element properties, and we can change that image. So as an example, if we just wanted to change the colors of it, we could, or we could, change the background color and all that kind of stuff. So at the moment it's like a yellow color. So let's change it to a green or whatever else. Doesn't seem to be working. Obviously they've got an image in here, but they have the image here. So we could select a different image. So I don't think I've got anything uploaded at the moment. So let's just put my profile picture. As you can see now, we have my profile picture here. And then we can either choose to repeat it, or we could just have it, large picture or whatever else. We could change it so it's just being repeated across, just going downwards in the middle, or just, my face in a huge picture, which obviously doesn't look very good, but it means that you can change all of this sales page very quickly. And as I said before, if you want to, when I talked in video 2, with the different orders of stuff, you can easily drag and drop stuff into a different order rather than having to redo this whole sales page completely. Okay, so we're going to close this now. That is literally about it for this video. What I'm going to do is show you, we have a secret discount for ConvertOri at the moment. Now, as I said before, this may not work completely. This was actually built within ConvertOri itself. So if I show you here, let's just close this down and go into my websites. Okay, we have secretdiscount.convertori.com. So this is the sales page that I created. This is actually built within ConvertOri itself, and it is actually taken from a ConvertOri sales page, edited a little bit, and then I've put my affiliate links in there too. So you can literally copy any sales page as well if you want to do an affiliate promotion. You see lots of sales pages where they have a video at the top, or a special offer from, and then you can put your name in there. So there's lots of different ways you can do this. The other advantage is obviously you can do some Facebook retargeting, you can do Google retargeting and stuff like that, and then you can make even more commissions as well. So if you want to get really in depth with this, then you can as well. So secret offer wise, we have a discount on this. Where, let me bring it all the way down, see how much you save. So at the moment, the normal sales page doesn't give you a 14-day trial. But this one means that you can try it out for $1. So try it out 14 days, make a sales page, see how it works, see if you like it after 14 days. If you don't, cancel. If you do and you can see it being valuable in your business, then obviously you can pick it up. And then also, we have a cheaper offer here as well. So it's kind of, $20 cheaper or whatever per month. Which then obviously helps the cost as well. Now, I personally have this Pro account, and that allows you to do the page importer. If you're not interested in the page importer and you just want the functionality of being able to build a sales page, they do have templates and stuff as well. So if we add a page here, then you can see they do have lots and lots of different templates. You can start from blank, or you can use a simple opt-in page. They have it for lots of different niches as well. So if you're in the car niche or whatever else, or you just like this design and you want to put, a picture of your ebook or your product in here, you want to change this to, this 3 key selling points. So if you've got a service or something, you can obviously use this design and then change it. So it's not limited to what it's, actually showing. Checkout pages as well, which obviously massively help conversions. Webinar funnel templates. Info product templates, mainly for other niches, but you can use this same design, change the images and whatever else, and then go through software funnel, lead generation, template club. So these are different templates that they add in as well. Over time, every month or so, they add in new templates for different niches and stuff. So you can go through if you're in a specific niche. Like this one's quite nice. You can change the background color if you want as well. And then they've got a few sequences here. So they've got a coming soon page, I guess sales page as well, or main blog page or whatever else, opt-in page and a sales page, which is pretty nice. There's loads and loads and loads of different ones, absolutely loads. And then you can come in and, as before, so as an example, this one's pretty cool. So this one's got, a get 20% off. So it's like a squeeze page, thank you page, a sales page, a checkout page, an upsell page, a delivery page. This is like, again, a thank you page, which is pretty cool. They've got the whole sequence here together. Again, so they've got an e-course sales page, opt-in page, and another sales page. Loads and loads and loads. It's pretty nice when they've got the basic template and whatever else, and then they've expanded on it. So this one, they've got a floating version of an ebook. So a nice clean sales page, easy to edit. You've got your logo here. You change the the cover image and the text. Make the subscribe button work, and then after that you go to the thank you page. Then you've got a checkout page as well, an upsell page. It's all there ready for you to edit, rather than you having to recreate the same page as well. And this also works for, I should mention this actually, the other key point of having a sales, a sales page and whatever else is that you also need a JV page. So we can do exactly the same. Have a look at this JV page, see if we like it. There may be another JV page that we like instead, and we can copy all of this page and literally, put it in ConvertOri, import the page, and then we can create a quick JV page as well. So you can go through, video 1, have a look at Warrior Plus, have a look at the JV pages, find one that you like, edit it within ConvertOri, and then you have an instant JV page. Same with the the upsells, the downsells, the OTOs, and whatever else. If you want to use this as a base, then you can come in here into ConvertOri, use it as a base, and then edit the text and whatever else. Or you can go through, have a look at their funnel. If you've purchased the first product or whatever else, then obviously you can go through it that way. If not, check out the JV page and stuff. Or a little trick for you is if we take this and type in site. Okay. Oftentimes you can see different pages in here and stuff as well. So we have. This is just a sample of the upsell page. I don't think we can see it on this one, but a lot of times if you type in the word site before it and then do a quick Google search, then you can see the whole funnel and all of their pages as well. Okay, let's see if they have it on the JV page maybe. Sometimes it will show you. That's a demo. Wow, there's a lot of OTOs in this one, and downsells. Okay, nope. And that's just the context. Right, let's have a look at the products. Can we see these? No, it doesn't look like we can. Which doesn't matter. It doesn't matter all that much. There must be a way to, but oftentimes if you search for site, or you just buy the product and go through, if it's cheap enough, then you can go through and see it all. It's only showing the front end sales page, but you can go through, save them all. I often keep a swipe file, a notepad file of all of the websites and stuff, every funnel I go through, and then it means I can go back through it and see, what the conversion rates are and whatever else, and then, hack these sales pages to make my own. Same with squeeze pages, same with everything else. It is completely possible for ConvertOri, as long as you are changing pretty much all of it. You don't want to produce a sales page. I wouldn't put this out. I wouldn't just change all the words and stick my image over the top and change testimonials and all the text and whatever else and say, hey, look, here's my sales page. You want to change pretty much everything. You don't want it to look the same for your customers or potential customers, because if they've purchased this product or seen this product recently, if they're hitting a similar sales page, you don't want them to obviously then think, oh no, look, I've already purchased this. So you want to change it as much as possible. But like like we showed you with the Formula 1 commissions, I think it was. Let's just have a look. Formula 1. Let's have a look and see if we can find it. So this one, we showed you, I think it was in video 2. This sales page is built on the same kind of, same kind of setup and whatever else.
Hey, it's Gavin.
And you can see that their sales page does look completely different, but it still follows the same kind of process and whatever else, and they can easily get this in ConvertOri and then edit things to make things look really good. It may be that they've actually used ConvertOri for this, or they could have used ClickFunnels or whatever, but ConvertOri is cheaper, and personally I prefer it. No, they've done this in WordPress, so they've grabbed it and then put it into WordPress for this. Wow, it's a very small sales page for the source code. Very strange. Yeah, so they've used a 2017 theme or whatever and then put that in there, as far as I can see. So that's pretty much ConvertOri. As I said before, I have a secret discount list here. It is secretdiscount.convertori.com. This again was built from ConvertOri. I use the pro version for the page importer, but as I said before, if you just want to be able to drag and drop and build sales pages, squeeze pages, thank you pages, and whatever else, I woun't recommend it for blogs. Personally, I would use WordPress or something like that, just because to go through and make things look really neat and tidy doesn't really work. It's not really for typing out long blog posts and stuff like that. It is more just for doing design work. split tests and whatever else, because that is actually included as well. So if we go back here, we can actually create a split test. Where is it? Start a split test. Okay. We can also see the conversion details. So as soon as this gets some traffic, I've literally only just put it up. We can see the different links here. This is what we have so far, and we can change these out and whatever else. Obviously, the mail to support, I need to change that to an email address that I own, so I can give people support who have about to buy ConvertOri through my link. But we can make a split test. Press OK here, and we can create a A/B split test conversion and see which one is converting better. We can then change the stats and whatever else, see exactly what people are clicking on, and all of that kind of stuff as well, right from within ConvertOri without having to use any other software or services or anything else as well. You can also see traffic stats and all that kind of stuff as well. So you can see, as an example, this is another one I put out. So this is one I did in an offline niche, which is pretty cool. So I have a sales page here that I actually built myself completely from nothing, and a thank you page as well. So as you can see, the sales page is currently converting at 11%. We can just preview this as well. And this is what I built. Literally no skills at all. This is the first sales page I built, and that was it. Very drag and drop, very nice and easy. A few little elements, I've found this image and put that in there, changed the text size and whatever else, made this image and put that in there as well. Dragged this box so that things were separated out with different colours, and that was out. But this is a an offline niche kind of sales page to get some sales from that. But as you can see, it's converting at 11% so far, which is pretty nice, especially for a very, very simple sales page. And it's had, I think it's over 549 visitors in the last month. Last month, 158 so far. This month, so not as many this month, so I obviously need to improve things. But we can see, we can make a split test. We can see the conversion details. So 42 people have clicked on the first JVZoo button. 29 have clicked on the second one. Nobody's clicked on the terms of service. Nobody's clicked on the privacy policy, and one person has submitted an email to ask for support to make sure, either A, to make sure that works, or B, make sure that that is okay. So at the moment it's a 10.7% conversion rate. I think this guy did actually email me and ask me a question before purchasing. But yeah, so as you can see, it works really well, nice and easy. So I'm going to leave this video here. The URL for this discount on ConvertOri, where you can get the 14-day trial, which you can't get on the main sales page, and then you obviously get the cheaper price per month. It is still active, I believe. So if we click on buy, there we go. Yep, so today's payment is 1 cent, 14 days free trial, and then it's $49 a month. This does include the hosting and whatever else as well. It's also fantastic for launches. If you're doing, thousands and thousands of visitors, you don't have to worry about ConvertOri going down. So far, I have never heard of them going down. I could be mistaken, but the whole point is that you're leveraging their servers, as well as the, all the extra tools and whatever else as well. And also, if you are a big user and 100,000 impressions is too little, or you need more than 250 followers and stuff, then they do have upgrades as well in here. There's all the APIs and whatever else to, kind of add ConvertOri into everything. It's run by internet marketers as well. We also have a Facebook group, which is very active as well. So any help or advice that you need is completely included. So any questions at all about hacking sales pages, making the sales pages ConvertOri or whatever else, send me a message, let me know. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope you found it valuable. Hope you see how easy it actually is to make a sales page. These don't take too long once you've got the right tools to make them. Okay, so I'll leave that with you now, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Cheers.